Well, look at him go in his Kong. And I wish I would have realized this earlier because it would have helped a whole bunch. We had a Kong, I don't know if it was for our Cody or not, but Baltos wasn't into it, so I don't know what we did with it. Anyway, thank you to Yogi's former parents for having sent that to with him, because times like right now where he was, we've got him on the tie-out and we've got some company over. I'm reading lots of stuff, but I've mixed up some peanut butter with, crunched up his kibble, and stuffed it into the Kong. My next thing is to make peanut butter kibble Kong frozen thingies, because he does like ice cubes, and there's things he likes that Balto don't like. Anyway, he's busy guy now, and he's not crying, thank goodness, because he was crying, because you can see there's other car out there, cars, whatever. And now he's nice and relaxed in the shade, nibbling away, and Balto's over to the behind me. He doesn't care. Well, here he comes. He doesn't care about the Kong. But let's see what happens when he gets near Yogi, because Yogi's very food possessive. Balto just wants to check it out. He's just curious. Yeah, he says, I don't care. Same thing goes with, he doesn't care about toys anymore. Sorry, Balto. That's what happens when you get old. I know you used to have your toys all over. He'd line them up in a big pile. Put them all in a circle. Have maybe up to 10 plus toys all in one spot. And then just sit there by them all. But now he's got Yogi. So I think that's better. What do you all think? Anybody who's watching this? Yogi who's just a baby. 70 plus pound baby. Yeah. Are you okay, Balto? You can't be out there with Daddy right now. They're playing music. Mama doesn't even want to be out there. It's a beautiful day out, and I guess it's expected to rain tomorrow. And I was talking to someone this morning who told me, because I haven't been paying attention to the news or politics, only a little bit, that come July here in the state of Washington, if we have been vaccinated, we can then go without a mask. Well, I didn't say to them because I know which side of the line they're on. I just listened. I didn't say to them, oh, I don't think so. Because I said last year in March, once this started, and by April it was horrible trying to get anywhere, go anywhere without a mask. And now it's even worse. You got people gonna grab you and throw you out by your head if you don't have a mask on, scream at you even if you're in a car driving and you don't have a mask on. Stupidity is running rampant. But anyway, last year I was saying this is not going to stop, and it didn't. It went on all year. It's ruined everything for everyone. And I will say it, I've said it before, I do not believe in masks. These masks are a piece of scrap. All you're doing is breathing in and out of your own breathing, and all this staying 6 feet away. So it lasted all year last year, which it ended up doing. And it's going to definitely last all this year too. So it's just always little bits. Throw them a little bit. Our governor, I don't even like to call him governor, that Inslee butt. Throw him a little tidbit or something and make them think it's going to happen. But nope. You get to phase 3. Oh, gotta move back to phase 2. Is anybody ever going to make it to phase 4 or phase 5? That was the goal last year. Yeah. But Inslee doesn't play by the rules. If there wouldn't have been a mask mandate and all this tie down, lockdown and stuff, there would have been a lot more freedom and hopefully a lot less censorship, and those that know would have been able to speak up more, and our voting would have gone right, because I'm still going to say it was not a fair election here in the state of Washington. Vote by mail is totally corrupt. Totally. If I'm one household, one person out of, we'd have over 7 million people here in the state of Washington, whose household received several extra ballots, we didn't use them. Then you know there's other households. And there's just no way that Kim Wyman, with the R by her name, people who won the election, people who vote Democrat, vote straight down the line. In all my years of voting and talking to people about voting and stuff, and even before I was paying attention to what's actually going on, but knowing there's a Democrat and there's a Republican, people who are Democrat, and I know a lot of them, vote straight Democrat, straight down the board. They wouldn't switch over and vote for a Republican. So there's no way that Kim Wyman took some of those counties that she did that ended up being Democrat for Inslee. It just doesn't fit. They would have voted for, was it Gail Tarkleton? Which, you know what? I can't remember if I voted for her or not. But I voted, who cares how I voted anymore? Does anybody care? Does anybody care what day it is anymore here in Washington or in the United States? Does anybody watch who that person is? Is a walking dead man talking? He looks like a propped up puppet. Won't say his name, but I don't watch him. So there's my story, and I'm going to stick with it. Go fly, Balto. What is it? And don't be thinking that Yogi's not getting any run time, because he gets a lot. This is just... Sometimes we have to do this. It's better for him, so he doesn't have to get all wild and crazy and shake his brains loose. Stress himself out. See, he's just fine. He's just fine. He's just a fine guy. I love you, Yogi. I love you, Mr. Yogi. Mama loves Yogi. Mama loves her big baby. And I love you, Balto. Mr. B. Mr. B. with those skinny little hips. Over and out. Have a good Thursday.